Steve Curwoood, Fleetwood Town Chief Executive. The season is over, but plenty happening still at Highbury. Can you bring us up to date with the developments over the summer break?
Yes, certainly. It's preparation time now for a new season. It doesn't seem obviously 2 minutes since the last one finished, but yeah, well underway with what we've got to do over the summer to get the ground looking spick and span, and also, as you can see behind me, there are some considerable developments going on. The developments behind me, as most of the supporters know, is a extension to the memorial stand for office accommodation. There's no supporter accommodation being included, it's just additional office space for the club's main sponsor, the chairman's business, BES Gas and Electricity. They'll occupy, I think there's about another 160 desk spaces and meeting rooms going in there as the gas and electric business continues to expand. Obviously all good news for the football club. In addition to that, there is some slight changes around the back of Jim's bar. We've got a new room which will go behind the bar, which will allow us to accommodate smaller gatherings, functions, about 50-60 people. We'll also use that on match days. We're hoping to put some sort of dining in there, maybe obviously not as grand as the Parkside, but we're conscious people don't get to eat in Jim's bar. I think it's just mainly wet service, so we're looking to introduce possibly a kitchen within Jim, so we can get the traditional chip shop burger type food in there, and that room at the back might allow us to provide a bit of dining, as well as hosting some guests, which the club is struggling for accommodation for at the moment as we continue to grow on the field.
3 months to the start of next season. How's it doing time-wise?
Time-wise, it's not going to be completed before the new season starts, but once our spectators come back at our first pre-season friendly on the 20th of July, to which we're hopefully going to be announcing details very shortly, they'll see a brand new roof, they'll see glass looking out onto the pitch below that roof, and it won't interrupt their enjoyment on match day. The works then will be going on behind the scenes. There will be a little bit of interference on the beer garden side of things, but other than that, it will be business as normal from the football supporter, just with a little bit of a different aspect inside the ground. And the completion of the building works for the office accommodation should be, I think it's around September, end of September.
Turning to the pitch, it's received a lot of attention over the last three or 4 years. What are the plans for this coming close season?
Not too dissimilar to other pre-seasons. I think this year we've had a particular harsh winter, very wet winter. We've had some issues with drainage this season, which we couldn't have accounted for at the start of the year. So I think everyone will hold our hands up. The pitch hasn't been in its most glorious state through most of the season. Having said that, Dale and his team have kept it in an excellent flat condition. It has been a little bit bare at times, but fundamentally, and for the majority of the season, when compared to clubs up and down the land, I think we've compared pretty well. And the pitch now, as you can see, is not looking fantastic. It's hosting cup final and school games and community games, and it's still it's still in a good and reasonable condition. What we're doing a week on Monday, we've got a company in, will rip the top surface off. We are installing some additional drainage, and the seed will then get this back up to a decent, well, not a decent state, but hopefully a fantastic state by the time the new season kicks off. I think it's about 8 weeks it will give this pitch to grow from its seeding up until the 20th of July. So the groundsman's confident he'll have a bowling green ready for everyone to see on Saturday the 20th of July.
It's certainly giving it a good mo at the moment. The fixtures are due out in just over a month. Presumably you start planning then, don't you? Clashes with Blackpool, for instance, when the big home games are, midweek implications. Starts off again, sorry.
Yeah, we do. I think it's 19th of June. I think you said that, 19th of June. We are obviously always eager. I think it's the feeling the fans get, I used to do it, the feeling the fans get as soon as those fixtures out, they start to feel the new season's coming. They probably had their little break from football and they're eager to get more football again, so we're desperate to see who we've got on those particular dates. Obviously there's the new clubs who are coming in. We're always keen to see when we're going to be playing them, the Bury, the Scunthorpes, Portsmouth, a big club. Obviously we've got Mansfield and Newport joining us, who had not played too long back, so yeah, it's all exciting stuff. That'll be the 19th of June, and then we can plan around those about how they'll fit into the schedule.
And all the exciting offers with season tickets and the like, and details of everything you've talked about, people can of course refer to the club's website.
Yeah, that's it. We've had a fantastic response so far on the season tickets. I'm sure that's down in part to the fantastic offer we've got available, which brings down the prices absolutely dramatically, really, from what fans have been used to. I think, without quoting me too much, I think we've had, there's about 35% are new season ticket holders. These are your adult and your seniors who are paying for their season tickets, which is encouraging that we're getting new people buying season tickets, which it was obviously intended to do, to get more people coming to more games. And the other fantastic offer, which is going exceptionally well, certainly with a lot of the children within the high schools within the local area, is the free for under 16s. It's something we're keen to push on the next generation support, and hopefully we'll see some good numbers of them coming on to Highbury next year, and then continuing their support thereafter.
All exciting stuff. Thanks for talking.